Hi here, Finns here. I'm back for another video and today it's another Strictly Review episode, whatever. I can't remember the number. Anyway, it was week 3 on the dance floor and it was movie week. Yes, we went to the movies this week for the third week of Strictly 2020. Oh, and by the way, yes, I changed locations. I'm standing now while I do this review for a change, because, you know, a difference. So yes, it was movie week this week on Strictly, as the third week usually is. That didn't make any sense, but anyway. Yeah, good week. Good week on Strictly. I usually do like movies. I like movies. It's a nice different theme. I know sometimes some of the movies are like musicals, when really the musicals should be musicals weeks. But apart from that, I usually like all different genres, movies. I'm not usually a movie person, more of a TV person, but I like all the different movies they have each year. This was a very interesting movie week this week. We had a lot of variety. We had movies, you know, some well-known movies like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Frozen 2, and you had some weird movies like Romeo and Juliet and The Simpsons movie, because why not? Running out of ideas to recycle. So yes, but of course let's first talk about the couple that was sadly eliminated, and if you don't know, spoilers alert, I'm going to reveal it. It was sadly Jason and Luba that got eliminated after their Paso Doble to the Star Wars theme tune. Were they the right couple to go? If you would say about the dancers this week, then yeah, but in the competition, oh, it is sad to see Jason Bell go, and Luba as well, because they had so much potential together. It was so tough. Now Jackie and Anton's gone. It was just so tough now, because the competition is wide open. I think that the Paso Doble, it wasn't that bad, but I think what caused the problem for them, I still believe it was the music. That music, I just don't think that music really helped them. And I can tell you why. The music, you know, in Paso Doble music, it needs to be more fast, more quick. And for me, the Star Wars theme tune to a Paso Doble just didn't seem had enough speed to it, like a normal Paso Doble song would usually sound like. You know, which I think really unfortunate. I liked when he was on the floor, like going that, and I liked the dragging Luba on the floor. Well, that was quite a nice. I guess it just wasn't smooth enough for a Paso Doble, and I do blame the music. I think it was let down by the music, unfortunately. I think if he was given normal Paso Doble music, I think he might have fared better. It's a shame. It's a shame. I was starting to like Jason, and I knew he wouldn't have the biggest of fan base because he's American, and he might have not been as well known here in the UK unless you really watch American football and watch his shows. I knew compared to the rest, he wouldn't always be up high on the televote, and I knew if he did stay another week, he might be in the bottom two. And I did predict last week that he was going to be in the bottom two the following week or the week after, and I did get that prediction right. I didn't really think I was. I'm very sad. I also am sad to see Luba go really early again. This is another year where Luba is out of the competition so soon. Last year, well, she didn't really have a chance with James Cracknell last year. We all thought there was a bit of hope this year with Jason Bell. Only got 1 week further. Poor Luba. I feel bad for Luba. She really hasn't had the best of start on Strictly. Oh, I hope she doesn't get relegated and sits on the sub bench next year, but I've got a funny feeling if there's new pros coming in next year and all the pros that were sitting on the sub bench this year might get a partner next year, I do worry Luba might be sitting on that sub bench next year. I really worry about Luba's chances to get a partner next year. But she took it well. Sad to see them go. Nicola and Katya was also in the bottom two. I kind of predicted they were because they were first on, and I do think that Jive could have been a bit more, I don't know, could have flowed a bit better. I think Mopsy was right. It was a bit tight at some parts of the performance. I think the bottom two was right again. I think they got the bottom two right, and I'm glad Nicola and Katya are saved, and we get to see more of the performances as well from them, and they were given another chance. And hopefully they'll get better next week, because I'm really hoping to see more of their routines. Now, what about the other dancers? Jamie and Karen survived the bottom two this week. They didn't do a Lee Ryan and get the bottom two the first results show, and then the following results show, when they get through the bottom two, get eliminated the following week. No, they got through. I think the Charleston really worked for them. It was its strongest routine so far. I think the first, I can't believe it's the only Charleston we've got so far. You would think by week 3 we would have had a bit more Charlestons, but no. I enjoyed it. I think he played the character well. I love their reaction when they were called out first when they were saved. I like that they were both happy. I love that Jamie nearly dropped her twice on the show. But they are a great couple, actually. I mean, he is quite funny, Jamie Lang. You might not everybody's going to love him, really. And yeah, sometimes he does, it can be a bit of a posh sometimes, but but at least he's funny, and usually it takes 2 interviews. He's quite funny, actually, to give him credit. Who else? Amazing Gorka was really good. They did Frozen 2, Into the Unknown. Obviously, I don't watch Frozen, but a lot of people were livid that she didn't wear a blue dress and she wore a purple dress instead. It's just a costume. But no, she was good. I'm happy the judges did pick up on her footwork. Because, I think that's where she needs improving on. But that being said, she is a really good dancer. Harvey and Jeanette, they weren't so high up on the leaderboard this week. I think Harvey's a really good dancer. You can't take that away from him. He is going to go in the final and be a contender to win, of course. I think I agree with the judges. Looking back on it, I do think there could have been a bit more content of Cha Cha Cha. I love when he was going, spinning around, and he's a really good dancer, Harvey. You can't take that away from him. But maybe there could have been a bit more Cha Cha Cha. I think that Jeanette kind of got in too deep with the whole theme of Romeo and Juliet. It's weird that a Latin champion wasn't better in a Latin performance of Cha Cha Cha. It's an interesting one. But anyway, but they do have good chemistry together, and they are really good, and I'm actually happy for them, because they're not nasty people. They might come across sometimes a little bit annoying, sometimes, but they are nice people, really. They're not nasty, horrible people, really. They're lovely people, really, deep down. And my mum likes them anyway, so K-soft. Max and Diane, let's talk about that. They did The Simpsons. They did a couple's choice to the Simpsons movie, of course. I mean, let's keep it real. They looked absolutely ridiculous. I mean, oh God, what were they thinking, really? But couple's choice, street dance, it was a good routine at the end of the day. You can't really go wrong with a couple's choice, in my opinion. Well, apart from Michelle and Giovanni. Let's not even go there. But, yeah, it was good. I didn't like Diane was showing off her knickers in the performance. That didn't look good. But, they were in sync. They were, Yeah, really good. It was a good couple's choice. Maybe it was a bit daft, a bit silly, making them look like Homer and Marge Simpson. But you know what? I like The Simpsons, so yeah, it's a stupid routine. Not everybody's going to love it. I know a lot of people that won't like it, but you know, it was good enough. It was a good dance. You can't go wrong with a couple's choice. Ranvi and Giovanni. Oh my goodness me. I have to talk about that. Surprise of the night. Really topping the leaderboard. 3 9s. Wow. That was a good foxtrot. When I heard that, though, when they were dancing to Dreamgirls, I always remember that X Factor audition from Sophie. Ah, American movie. Go and check that out. But no, actually, I love her whole the flow, the dance. It actually was really good. Her footwork, and I loved what she was wearing. I love her hairstyle. She looked absolutely gorgeous in that dress, in her style. Really, Giovanni can work wonders on on his partners. Really work wonders on his partners. Really good.
Let's quickly go through the others very quickly. Bill Noti, really good, show closer. Bill's really a dark horse in the competition. Wasn't expecting this, but he's really good. Good paso doble. Compared to the other paso doble from Jason Luber, this was much better paso doble. Caroline and Johannes did the couple's choice. I think this was more of a fierce jazz to Gypsy. No, it's really good. Maybe she should have had a bit more power, a bit more oomph in her performance. Maybe she is playing it a little bit safe. I just need a bit more oomph from Caroline, but she did play the character really well. She is an actress at the end of the day, so yeah. Who else? I'm trying to think. Clara and Aliash did tango to the Moulin Rouge. Ole au coucher que soir, ce soir. Ole au coucher que soir, ce soir. Real Lady Marmalade. Good song. I like that song. I like it. I liked tango much stronger than last week. I hope Clara will get up that leaderboard. I want her to stay though, but you know, there's not a lot of chances to shine. I want her to climb that leaderboard, and I really want her to be up that leaderboard next week, because I really want her to stay, and I really want her to go far. But I am worried that she has been quite near the lower end of the leaderboard, that she might be out sooner than we think. But I love her. I think she's got great confidence. I think out of hold she was really strong. Maybe needs to work sometimes in hold still a little bit. Oh, but I do love her, and I love Aliash as well. I enjoy them both, really. I really do.
And JJ and Amy, they did a nice foxtrot. Really pleasant, very nice foxtrot. Quality over quantity, shall we set that right. It was just nice. The out of hold was really nice as well. Really decent foxtrot. I think, yeah, ballroom's much better for JJ than the Latin. It'll be interesting when he does Latin again, how that will go down.
Yeah, I think that's it. I've talked about all 11 couples. What did you think of Movies Week this week? Comment down below in the comment section below. I will be back for more content very soon. Until then, yeah. Who will be the next couple to go? It's so hard. You cannot predict these things. You really can't. Oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, you know, who thought Jason would have been gone this week? Who knows who's going to go? Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope it's not going to be Clara. I really don't want it to be Clara and Alice. It could, if it's Latin, it could well be JJ and Amy. Oh, but you know what? I just heard that Rambia and Giovanni's going to do a cha-cha-cha, which I am a little bit worried, because remember Charlotte and Brendan's cha-cha-cha? Oh God, that was awful. That was a dreadful dance. And as I said before, it can only take one cha-cha-cha and you're out of the competition, which would be really sad, because considering they're top leaders. But Giovanni's a good partner, so I really hope that doesn't happen. I would say the next one to go, I feel it, I can't remember if it probably will be another Latin routine for them. I would say JJ and Amy, but if they're doing bowling, then they probably might stay in. It's so hard to predict. It really is going to be so hard to predict. It just depends on the routine they do. In any case, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time for another video. Until then, have a great day, people. Goodbye, people. Goodbye, and keep dancing. Bye.